So guys, Flacco the Barber here. Today I'm gonna give my little brother a 3 open down with a mid draw fade. Let's get to it. After you're done with every haircut, before you begin a haircut, always make sure to clean your clippers with the brush. And for me, to disinfect them, I use Cool Care. Put on a little bit of Cool Care. Now let's get to the fade. I start off with the 3 open for my ergos. Since he likes his hair a little bit longer, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go with this crown. This crown is in a more spiral, so I'm gonna go. It's like I had to follow the spiral. So let's get to it. As I said before, you're going to follow the crown in this motion right here. Since the crown is more of a spiral, you gotta follow the crown in the way it's going. After every cut, what I like to do, I like to use my comb to bring the hair back down. To keep everything nice and clean. Now that I'm done with the 3, always remember to brush your client off with whatever soft brush you have. Bro, wait. Like I said, always gotta clean your clippers and trimmers and shavers. Now time to get to the first guideline. What you're gonna wanna do with my mid face, I like to start at the edge of the eyebrow. So I usually measure the edge of the eyebrow right here. And instead of going straight in with your trimmer, you're gonna want it to curve a little bit. Whenever you curve it, however you start is gonna determine how you're gonna finish the fade. So with these mid face, you're gonna wanna do a more oval, more like an oval shape with the mid face. So let's get to it. So like I said, start off with the edge of the eyebrow. More of a curved motion. And when you get behind the ear, always make sure to tuck in the ear because you don't want to cut your client or hurt them. Since I'm giving him a mid drop, you're always gonna make sure to drop at the bottom. You don't want it to be super straight all around because that's not what he asked for. So you want to go drop a little bit. You're just gonna do the same thing all around. Always make sure to move your client how you want them to move. Don't be afraid to move your client, you know. After you're done making your first guideline, I like to go under and get all the little hairs. Like I said, with the ear, you gotta fold a little bit. You gotta go like this. Just make sure you don't hit the ear. Next step is to use your shaver to take out all the little stubble under your hair. Whenever I'm doing this, I like to leave a little bit of a line, a little faint line. And with that line, what I like to do, I like to flip your shaver over and go down. For me, that makes my haircut look better and it just gives a little bit of a better look. You're just gonna do this all around. My next step, I'm gonna use my Gamma Ergos on the third notch to create the first guideline. Go about up a finger's width. Keep it all the same length all around. My next step is I'm using my one guard. I use my wall cleaning guards. There's my one guard on the third notch also. I'm gonna go up another finger's width higher. And the same as last time, keep it the same length and the same shape all around. My third step, I'm using my 1 1/2 fully open, notch fully open. I'm gonna go another finger's width above the last guideline you made. You're just gonna follow every single guideline. You see how my guidelines are going down because there's a mid drop fade. You're gonna do the same thing with this guideline too. Next step, we're gonna clip over comb. I'm gonna use my masters for this. Clip over comb all this excess hair right here. You're not gonna blend it into the actual hair. You're just trying to get rid of this line right here. Now with my thinning shears, with the comb, I'm gonna just blend it in a little bit. Now I'm gonna get my ergos with my one guard fully open. We're going to fade in this the first guideline, the guideline we made with the half. We're gonna go in a more flicking motion. Because if you go straight in, it's gonna leave another guideline on top. What you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna fade with a flick. For my first step, I'm going to use the half on the fourth notch, going towards close. I'm gonna use it on the fourth notch. And I'm gonna hit this line right here. Just blend it a little bit right now. Don't really worry too much about taking the line out completely, because later on we're gonna come in and detail it. Now for my next step, I'm gonna go in with my ergos. No guards, never all the way closed. Now I'm gonna take out this bottom line right here. I'm gonna flick at it. Make sure not to go all the way up here because it could mess it all up. But just flick it right here. Now for my next step, I'm gonna go with my sabers. And I'm gonna hit this bottom line right here. As you can see, my clipper is not gonna take it out completely. So I'm gonna go with my sabers. Use the corner of my trimmers to take out that line completely. And later we're gonna go in and just detail everything. And now we're gonna go with my masters. And I'm just gonna detail every little line I see. Your detailing separates you from every other barber, so make sure to take your time on this. Now I'm gonna go with my holding spray. I use Sebastian Shaper Plus. I'm gonna apply it to the C cups, the vertical bar, and the edge up. I'm gonna apply it all around. Now I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer. I'm gonna go in the downward motion, so the whole thing can dry up quicker. I'm gonna do this all around the edge up. Now for the edge up, I'm gonna use my sabers. And when I start the edge up, I like to start right in the middle. Make sure his head is straight, so you won't leave it crooked. Make sure his head is straight. You're gonna start right in the middle. Make sure not to go up too high. For me, I like to go from the middle to the left, but it's really up to you, however, which way you wanna go. Now with my sabers, I'm gonna teach you how to do, well, the way I do my C cups. I like to start at the edge of my C cup, using my corners. Now I like to hit this bottom part right here, going sideways like this. I'm just gonna connect both of them. Make sure to take your time with the C cups. You don't want to push them back. And this is the finished product of my mid drop fade. Nice and fresh. For any further information, my links are down below. You can click through my Instagram. You can also follow me on TikTok. Their links are going to be down below. Thanks for watching. Flaco Barbers out. Hi. It's Flaco the Barber. Now we're out.